So, recently I was on a Zoom call, and it was with a bunch of very professional people talking about very professional things. And that might sound familiar to you in this age of COVID, where so many people are working from home and they're spending a lot of time on Zoom. This may be you, and you may be like me in the fact you're surrounded by kids and barking dogs and just all sorts of home shenanigans. And this was my situation. I was on a Zoom call. I was trying to concentrate with my colleagues, trying to be respectful of their time. And sure enough, as I was talking, my 9-year-old daughter came in on the side and was adamantly enraged because she wanted to know if I had eaten some of the cake that she had baked with her friend the day before. And trying to be a professional, I sort of tried to shoo her away, but she would have nothing of it. She demanded to know the fate of the cake. And so eventually I had to sort of acknowledge her that she was there and explain to her that I would talk to her later. And then I went back to my colleagues and I apologized. But it occurred to me that that was pretty messed up, and here's why. The reason I have colleagues, the reason I do professional stuff and I talk to professional people about professional things is not in spite of my family and my daughter, it's because of them. And actually the most VIP person in that scenario was in fact my daughter. So the fact that I was apologizing for her was pretty messed up. And so, you may recall sort of pre-COVID, there was the poor guy who it was on the BBC, and he was talking about North Korea, and his daughter came in and was on the saucer. And that guy was made famous not because of what he knew about North Korea, but because of his kids, and they were hilarious. And perhaps that is his superpower. So I guess this is just a long-winded way of saying that in this age of COVID, and really in any age, if you find yourself apologizing for barking dogs or screaming babies or whatever it is, don't feel like you have to apologize for that. You can be respectful, you can be a professional, you can have your game face, but don't feel like you have to apologize for your personal stuff, because chances are, if you're like me, the work you do is because of them, not in spite of them. And I believe that if you do not try and apologize for them, that you'll be your truly authentic self, and it'll help you win at work.